3 signs you are in the last stage before a big win. There comes a point in every change where the dark feels heavier than it has ever felt before. Not because you are lost, but because you are nearby. The last step before a breakthrough is not calm. It is a fight, and if you are here, it means you are standing at the edge of something massive. But first, it will try to test you. 1. You begin to feel truly alone. Even when around other people, a certain kind of silence slowly enters your life right before everything starts to move. You begin to pull back, not because you are sad, but because of your gut feeling. You stop over-explaining yourself. You stop defending your views because you realize no one else can carry this weight for you. Epictetus once said, "It is impossible for a person to learn what he thinks he already knows." Most of the world still thinks it knows everything. They hold tightly to dreams that aren't real, but not you. The loneliness you are feeling is not a penalty. It is a cleanup. It is the quiet removal of weak bonds, empty habits, and mental noise. What stays is the raw truth of who you are. In this silence, you finally meet the person you were meant to be. We have all felt it. The cold looks when we step back. The quiet distance that grows when we choose grit over distraction. But here is the truth. You are not alone. You are just no longer like them anymore. You are growing in a direction they cannot yet understand. 2. You feel a strong urge to walk away from what no longer serves you. There comes a moment when you can no longer act. Not in talks, not in your work, not in your habits, not even inside your own mind. You begin to feel uneasy at the thought of staying the same. You are tired of hunting what others told you to hunt. Tired of lying to yourself just to fit in. Seneca warned, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." That means letting go of what once felt safe but now feels tight. This discomfort is not confusion. It is clarity. You are not lost. You are shedding old skin. The world will not understand this. They will say you are being risky. They will say you have changed. Good. That means it is working. A cage is still a cage, even if it feels cozy. If you are pushing against the walls, your spirit is still alive. 3. Bad emotions begin to lose their grip over you. The final sign is quiet, but it is the strongest. You no longer react the way you used to. Anger visits, but it does not stay. Fear knocks, but the door stays shut. Sadness rises, but you watch it pass like clouds moving across a still sky. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. You are discovering that you can see the storm from above." Pain is not the enemy. It is the training. You are becoming steady. Stillness is power. A person who no longer begs for approval cannot be controlled. But you must understand that the burden you feel is actually the building of muscle. Your soul is being tempered like steel in a furnace. To reach the next level, you must be willing to let the old version of you burn away entirely. Think about a seed buried in the dirt. Before it breaks through the soil and finds the sun, it is trapped in total darkness. It is being squeezed by the earth. To the seed, it might feel like the end of the world, but that pressure is what forces it to grow. You are in that dirt right now. The pressure isn't there to crush you. It is there to make you reach upward. Do not stop pushing just because you cannot see the light yet. As you change, you will notice that your old friends might not know how to talk to you anymore. This is normal. When you stop participating in gossip, when you stop complaining, and when you start focusing on your goals, you become a mirror that shows others their own lack of discipline. Some will try to pull you back down so they can feel comfortable again. They will call you different or arrogant. Stay kind, but stay distant. Your energy is now too valuable to waste on people who want to remain in the dark. A breakthrough is not a lucky accident. It is the result of 1,000 small choices made when no one was watching. It is the workout you did when you were tired. It is the book you read instead of scrolling through your phone. It is the moment you chose to be quiet instead of arguing. These small wins are like bricks. You are building a fortress, brick by brick. One day, the world will see the fortress and call it overnight success. But only you will know about the cold mornings and the lonely nights spent building it. The biggest fear you will face before the breakthrough is the fear of the unknown. You are leaving the shore of your old life, and for a while, you will be in the middle of the ocean with no land in sight. This is where most people panic and swim back to the shore. But the shore is where dreams go to die. Trust your training. Trust the stillness you have built inside yourself. You are learning to live by a code. This code is simple. Do the work. Stay quiet. Trust the process. Do not look for shortcuts. There are no easy ways to build a strong mind. The difficulty is the point. If it were easy, everyone would do it. The fact that it is hard is what makes the reward worth it. Every strong person has walked through this phase. Every person who has built something meaningful has faced this moment of isolation and uncertainty. What you are feeling is growth, and growth is never comfortable. It stretches you, it tests you, it forces you to leave behind what once felt familiar. But it also makes you stronger, wiser, calmer. You are learning to stand on your own. You are learning to trust your own mind. You are learning to stay steady even when things around you are uncertain. And that is power. Real power does not shout. It stays quiet. It moves with purpose. Every time you choose growth over comfort, you move closer to the life you are meant to live. So keep going, even when it feels slow, even when it feels lonely, even when it feels hard, because you are closer than you think. And one day you will look back at this phase and understand that it was not the end. It was the beginning of everything. So, when the night feels long and your heart feels heavy, remember why you started. You did not come this far just to come this far. You came here to cross the line. You came here to see what you are truly capable of. The breakthrough is waiting on the other side of your refusal to quit. Keep your head down. Keep your heart strong. Keep your mind clear. The morning is coming, and when the sun rises, it will shine on a version of you that is truly unstoppable. If you've reached this point, it means something inside you is ready to change, to drop the distractions, the weakness, the emotional chaos, and step into something higher. Not perfection, but strength. Not control over others, but control over yourself. That is the Stoic path. It doesn't promise comfort. It offers clarity. It doesn't give you ease. It gives you direction. It gives you a life with meaning, even when the world feels like it's falling apart. Drop this in the comments if you are still here. I will not turn back. If this message found you in the dark, it wasn't by luck. Some of us weren't made to follow the noise. We were made to last, to rise quietly, to win the war within. If you feel that fire burning hotter than before, subscribe. Because here, we don't chase hype. We build discipline, and while the world sleeps, we train.